Hello Mini Pilots, my name's Paul Tace. In this video we are going to be doing a 6-month review of the DJI Mavic Mini. Now it's been 6 months before this drone's first hit the market, so we're going to be looking to see is this drone still worth buying, and is it still a great little drone like everybody expected, and where is it going to be going in the future? Let's get started. Okay guys, now I don't like to be negative, but we're going to start off by saying what's bad about the drone, because if there's any reason you're going to rule out buying one of these guys, it's going to be because one of these 3 points. So the first thing I'm going to say is you need to make sure your phone can actually use the DJI Fly app. For this you're going to need a 64-bit phone. Now for a lot of people who are going to have iPhones and Androids, their phones are obviously going to work very well with this app. It's worth noting that if you are looking at getting a Mavic Mini, it might be worth downloading the app before you get it, just to make sure it works fine on your phone. The second point is it doesn't shoot 4K raw footage, so although it's got really great quality and up to 2.7K, if you're looking for a drone that can shoot raw footage, this drone is not for you. Now the last reason you might not want to get this drone is because it's so light. Now that may sound silly at first, but this drone can really suffer in strong winds, so if you want to be going out to mountain tops or flying over rugged seas, this drone just won't cut it. But a slight wind and this drone is absolutely fine, and even when it is a bit windy and a bit rocky, you'll still get nice smooth footage with the Mavic Mini. And now another downside of the Mavic Mini is that it doesn't have obstacle avoidance, and that also means that it can't have an active tracking mode. So although there are ways around this and you can get the Mavic Mini to follow you, it doesn't actually have any sensors, so if you want a drone that's going to follow you as you're climbing or as you're doing any activities, this drone will not do that. So maybe this will be another point that may put you off. Okay guys, now I'm going to tell you why for me this is probably one of the best drones on the market, and again we're going to be looking at the weight, for 249 grams. Now where this drone is so small and light, it does have a lot of advantages. The 249 grams puts it below the 250 gram mark that they have in many countries for needing to register or license a drone. Now in the UK they will be changing the laws on the 1st of January 2021, which will mean you will need to register your drone, but you still won't need a license. So for that reason, it's a really great drone for beginners, and it's a great capable entry drone to get you started. Now another reason it's so great it's small is I can just fold it up and put it in my camera bag, and I know I can take this with me, and if I want to use it, I've got quick access to it, and if I want to go travelling, it's very light, it doesn't take up a lot of luggage space, it's very portable, and it's a great little addition to your camera bag. And the last reason I like it being so small is that it can fit through small spaces and small gaps that larger, more professional drones just simply can't do. Now another thing when you're flying your drone that can be really important is the battery life, and the Mavic Mini has a half-hour maximum battery life, which is up there with some of their most professional drones. Again, where it's so light, it's going to use less power on the motors, and this will extend the battery life. So now let's look at the camera on the Mavic Mini. Now you can shoot at 1080 or 2.7K, and at 2.7K you can shoot up to 30 frames a second, and at 1080 you can shoot at 60 frames a second, so you can still get some fair slow motion footage. Now, for taking pictures, it's got an OK camera. It shoots at 3000 by 4000 megapixels. Now I have done a video on what this looks like when you print it off larger and poster size. You can see a link in the top right hand corner now, or a description down below. So you can actually push the Mavic Mini to take poster size pictures. You do lose a very slight amount of quality, but the pictures will look absolutely perfect at A4. Now the Mavic Mini can't shoot RAW footage, which is a shame. It's only an upgrade away, so maybe this is something that may change in the future, but as it stands you can only shoot JPEG, which means you're not going to get a lot of editing afterwards. Having said that, you generally get a decent shot from it, and it is easy to edit anyway. The next thing I want to talk about is the upgrade they've had. Now before you could only shoot video with automatic settings and automatic white balance. Now they've changed it so you can shoot in manual, you can choose your shutter speed, and you can set the white balance you want. This is really huge, especially if you want more professional footage and more control over the drone. By upgrading the software, they have pushed the Mavic Mini into a new league. Another thing I want to point out about this drone is it's incredibly resilient. Now I may have crashed this drone once or twice, and if you've seen any of my videos you might know that I've actually done it probably a few more times than that. And I've never had any real problem other than breaking the odd propeller, which is something you would expect. Now despite all these times I've crashed, I've always managed to pick up the drone and get it back in the air again. Now I have got through quite a fair set of propellers, but that's more because of the way I've been flying it rather than a reflection on the drone itself, and it's so easy to swap the propellers. I've got a video again of that in the usual places, and they're not terribly expensive. I've found places where I can get them online and delivered to me for £12 for a set. So as an overall view of the Mini, I'm going to say it's quite an exceptional drone. It's so portable, you can get it to so many places, and it's so easy to use. You can get real high quality video, and you can get really great pictures, and you can have it up in the air within seconds. It's well built and it's really sturdy, so unless you need 4K footage, I don't know a better drone out there on the market at the moment. Now looking at the future of the Mavic Mini, I would have thought that already there would be drone companies out there trying to mimic it or trying to get something of the same standard. But as it stands, it's the only drone that's going to be filling this niche part of the market. And moving forwards, if we look into the new laws that are going to be coming into the UK on January the 1st of 2021, we can see that the Mavic Mini, we're going to need it to register the drone, which is just going to be a quick and easy test that we can do online, and a £9 registration fee. And you're going to need to put a sticker on the drone to show your pilot ID. Now, something else that's going to be changing with the law on the 1st of January is that there's going to be no more commercial license. So you won't need to get a commercial license to make money from your footage that you get from your Mavic Mini, which is going to be quite incredible. And at the moment, you're not going to need any other licenses or qualifications to get this drone into the air, which is something you will have to do with pretty much every other drone that you're going to want to get any decent footage with. So this is going to be really huge. The Mavic Mini is going to be the only drone where you could get high quality footage that you can sell without needing to get a license to do so, as of the 1st of January 2021 in the UK. Another great thing about this drone is due to the laws in so many countries, you can actually fly this drone with someone that doesn't have a license, and it's completely legal to do so, so you can go out and have fun with other people and share the experience with them. So lastly, I just want to share with you my own experience I've had with this drone for the past 6 months. Now, as you can imagine, I really love this drone. It's been so easy to move around with me, it's great to take on family trips and to go on holiday with. I can get it out of the case and within the air in minutes, and it's so easy and versatile to use. And I've never had any trouble with the quality of the footage whatsoever. Now, I can usually get 20 to 25 minutes of flight time, and with the flymore combo, I've had 3 batteries, so my phone batteries actually always run out before the drone batteries have. Now, there have only been 1 or 2 times where I've actually had trouble with the wind, so this hasn't been a huge factor to me, and as I don't shoot in 4K, this isn't something that really bothers me at all. So if you are looking at entering into the drone flying hobby, there probably isn't a better drone out there to start with. Okay guys, and also another thing to mention is obviously it's got an incredibly low price. In the UK you can buy this for £350, which obviously is going to make it substantially cheaper than any pro drones out there. So this is going to be another huge reason why this is a good drone to buy. So that's it for this video guys, I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, hitting the like button is a huge help to me as a creator. And now I'm going to leave you with some video I've taken with this drone over the past 6 months. And I hope to see you in the next one.